The first bands of the storm are upon us, but we have days more to go. Wind and waves are driving seawater through some coastal streets like rivers. Nearly 30,000 people in North Carolina already are without power, and that number is rising. Roads are beginning to flood along our coast, including Highway 12 along the Outer Banks. The worst of the storm is not yet here, but these are the early warnings of the days to come. Surviving this storm will be a test of endurance, teamwork, common sense, and patience. The heavy rains and high winds are likely to spread across North Carolina and linger for days. Right now, tropical storm force winds and even hurricane force winds, powerful enough to destroy buildings, are at our coast. As Florence moves inland, we'll see more rain and more flooding from our rivers. And remember that rivers keep on rising even after the rain stops. Already areas of the northern Cape Fear River and Bogue Sound are flooding, and we're watching the news that issued 43 flash flood warnings. I want to thank you to the people who have evacuated and are prepared, but to anyone still unwilling to take this storm seriously, let me be clear. You need to get yourself to a safe place now and stay there. We in North Carolina have to shift from preparation to determination. We will survive this, and we will endure. In order to help speed more federal help, I've requested an additional disaster declaration for cleanup and recovery. Here at the State Emergency Operations Center, people have been working around the clock, and they are ready. Workers are helping more than 12,000 evacuees settle at about 100, are opening more as needed and as we speak. Emergency Management and FEMA have strategically positioned supplies and equipment across our state. Food and water is ready to be dispersed to wherever it's needed. Emergency personnel, including swiftwater rescue teams and emergency medical personnel from North Carolina and 19 other states, are staged here. It's gratifying to drive through central North Carolina and see utility trucks, earth movers, and rescue vehicles sitting there ready to go. Thank you to all of these public servants who put their own lives at risk to protect the people of North Carolina. As the storm hits, remember to call 911, but only in the event of emergency. Dial 211 if you need shelter, food, or other non-emergency information or assistance. And then I'd like for people to remember these 5 things. Number 1, never drive on roads covered by water. It only takes a few inches to wash away a car. If you come across a road covered in water, turn around immediately. Number 2, stay indoors, stay away from windows, and close storm shutters, particularly during the storm. Don't be a hurricane spectator. Number 3, never use generators indoors. Deadly levels of carbon monoxide can build up quickly. Number 4, stay in a secure space, like a small interior room, a closet, or a hallway, particularly when the wind is high. Stay on the lowest level of your home, particularly when you sleep, because trees can fall. Number 5, stay alert. Use a radio or another device for warnings about wind, tornadoes, rising water, or orders to turn off gas, water, and power. I want to thank our partners at FEMA and everyone across our state who who's working to get us ready for this storm.